Deadly wildfires are tearing across Greece right now, killing firefighters and forcing thousands to flee their homes. But Greece is not alone in this crisis. From France to Spain, Europe is battling its worst fire season in years, and climate scientists say this is only the beginning. Here is what is happening and why it is getting worse. As of August 2, 2026, wildfires are burning across multiple areas of Greece, fueled by gale-force winds and extreme heat. On the island of Crete, a wildfire has killed 2 firefighters and forced thousands of residents to evacuate their homes. The blaze has been raging for days, and despite the efforts of hundreds of firefighters, it continues to spread across the island's rugged terrain. Just days earlier, a separate deadly wildfire near Thessaloniki tragically killed a man and his 12-year-old son. The family had been trying to flee the advancing flames when their vehicle was overtaken by the fire. Their deaths have shocked the nation and highlighted the deadly danger that wildfires pose to communities across Greece. The Thessaloniki fire was one of the deadliest in Greece in recent years, and it came just as the country was entering its peak wildfire season. Firefighters are currently battling blazes near Porto Germino, northwest of Athens, with conditions worsening by the hour. The Greek government has declared a state of emergency in the most affected areas and has requested international assistance from neighboring European countries. The European Union's civil protection mechanism has been activated, with teams from France, Italy, and Germany already on the ground. Greece is fighting this battle on multiple fronts, but it is not alone. France is also grappling with raging wildfires, with flames appearing to ease in some regions but spreading aggressively in others. The French government has deployed thousands of firefighters and aircraft to combat the blazes, particularly in the southern regions where drought conditions have left vegetation extremely dry and flammable. According to Reuters, wildfires have spread across Greece, with conditions worsening again on Saturday, August 1. The fires are being fanned by gale-force winds that have made containment efforts extremely difficult. Firefighters have reported that the fires are jumping fire breaks and spreading faster than they can be contained. In some areas, residents have had only minutes to evacuate before the flames reached their homes. The Netherlands is facing a different kind of fire threat. Dry, hot summers are putting Dutch dikes at risk and threatening German river trade routes. Low water levels on major rivers have disrupted shipping and raised concerns about the structural integrity of flood defense systems that have protected the Netherlands for centuries. Scientists warn that if water levels continue to drop, the dike system could be compromised, putting millions of people at risk. Scientists have long warned that climate change is making wildfire seasons longer and more intense across Europe. Rising temperatures, prolonged droughts, and changing wind patterns are creating the perfect conditions for catastrophic fires. What was once considered a Mediterranean problem is now affecting northern and western Europe as well. The Associated Press reports that dry, hot summers are putting European infrastructure at risk, from dikes in the Netherlands to forests in Greece. This is not an isolated event or a bad year. It is part of a broader pattern of increasing extreme weather events across the continent that scientists attribute directly to human-caused climate change. The European Union's Climate Monitoring Service has confirmed that 2026 is on track to be one of the hottest years on record for Europe. Heat waves that used to occur once every several decades are now happening with alarming regularity, and the fire season has extended by weeks compared to just 20 years ago. The combination of hotter temperatures, less rainfall, and more frequent droughts means that every summer brings a higher risk of catastrophic wildfires. Emergency services from multiple European countries are coordinating response efforts under the EU Civil Protection Mechanism. Evacuation orders are in place for residents in the most affected areas of Greece, and temporary shelters are being set up to house displaced families. The International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies has launched an emergency appeal for funding. In Crete, firefighters from several countries are working around the clock to contain the blaze, but the combination of strong winds and dry vegetation is making their task incredibly difficult. International aid teams are arriving with specialized firefighting equipment and additional personnel. Aircraft from EU member states are dropping fire retardant and water on the most active fire fronts. The Greek government has also appealed for donations and support from the international community. Aid organizations are collecting supplies and funds to help affected families rebuild their lives after the fires pass. The destruction of homes, businesses, and agricultural land has been extensive, and recovery will take years. While the immediate crisis requires emergency response from professional firefighters and government agencies, the long-term solution involves addressing the root cause of these worsening fires: climate change. Reducing carbon emissions, investing in fire prevention infrastructure, and supporting affected communities are all critical steps that governments and individuals can take. If you want to help, consider donating to verified relief organizations working in Greece and other affected areas. Even small contributions can make a difference in providing emergency supplies, shelter, and medical care for displaced families. You can also raise awareness by sharing information about the crisis and supporting policies that address climate change. Every voice matters in the fight against climate change. If this video raised awareness about the European wildfire crisis, please hit the like button and subscribe for more world news coverage. Share this video to help spread the word about what is happening in Greece and across Europe. Leave a comment with your thoughts on climate action and what we can do as a global community to address this growing threat. AP News: Wildfires sweep across Greece. Reuters: Wildfires rage across Greece, firefighters continue battle in France and Spain. CBS News: Wildfire danger in Europe shifts to Greece. Al Jazeera: Greece battles raging wildfires. New York Times: Crete wildfire kills 2 firefighters. European Union climate monitoring reports.